round. It should fit. How does that boy do it?
Bridget, these earrings are Marley, don't you think?
Victoria, do you really want to know what I think?
Only about the earrings. At least I know Mom gave these to Marley. I don't need any more jewelry surprises.
You have enough to worry about.
Don't start, Bridget.
Look, your Mom and Dad are finally getting suspicious. Especially your dad.
I know. That's why you have to keep them away from me.
Oh, come on now. I'm only your Scottish nanny. I'm not 007.
Bridget, you're better than you think you are. Besides, it won't be for much longer.
Have you heard from Marley?
No, not yet.
What about Jamie?
No.
Well, what does that mean?
It means that I am going to court today as Marley. Or everything I've done so far will have been wasted. Now, Bridget, you said you were going to stand by me.
Child, I am afraid for you.
Well, keep it to yourself or you're going to blow my cover. Hello? Jamie, is that you?
It's me. I found her, Vicky.
Wait, you found Marley?
Yes.
Oh, this is the best news. How is she? Is she all right?
Yes, she's fine.
Oh. Well, where are you? When are you going to bring her back? Jamie!
One in Marquesa lied to me. I showed her picture all over town, and no one would admit to me that they had seen her. If I hadn't heard the church bells on Christmas, and if I hadn't gone into the church, I never would have found her.
Well, was she happy to see you?
Not at first.
You didn't buy that, did you?
No. Vicky, she's refusing to come home.
What? Jamie, she doesn't have a choice.
She thinks she does.
Well, talk to her.
I tried. Vicky, she wants you to tell Cass that she's left the country for good.
Well, she can just forget about it. I am going into that court today as Marley, and I will be there every day as Marley until this trial is over.
You'll never pull it off.
Yes, I will.
Vicky, what if they call you to testify? You can't be Vicky and Marley in the same court at the same time.
Jamie, that isn't going to happen.
You'll go to jail.
Fine. Then I'll do that. I will be Marley all the way to the slammer if I have to be.
You just may have to go as yourself if the DA catches on.
Jamie, does Marley know I'm doing this?
Yes. I told her when I tried to convince her to come home.
What did she say?
She wants me to make you give it up.
Let me talk to her.
She's still sleeping.
I don't give a damn if she...
Oh, they're trying. Shall I get the door?
Not yet. Jamie, listen to me. I've got to go. Marley won't be able to handle this without her family. She is not going to be able to do this alone.
Vicky, she's not alone.
She hasn't convinced you to be a fugitive with her, has she? Jamie, what about Stephen? Jamie! Oh, my God.
What happened?
I got cut off with him.
Well, what about Marley?
She's refusing to come home.
Oh, my dear.
Just get the door, Bridget.
Oh, yes, all right. All right. Oh, come in, Ryan.
Marley.
Hi.
I was sure I heard Vicky's voice outside.
How long have you been there?
Not long. You were dreaming.
Oh, I was. I dreamt that you flew here, but we weren't here in Marquesa. We were in Nice.
I've had that dream myself.
You're real, aren't you?
Last time I checked.
Come here, let me check. Oh, yes, you're very real.
I'm not going anywhere without you. Not even in my dreams. Around noon.
No, it's noon? How could you let me sleep until...
You needed it.
Well, what have you done all morning?
A lot of things, including calling Vicky.
Did you tell her what I told you to?
She won't give up, Marley. She's on her way to court right now, pretending to be...
That is insane. insane. She cannot bluff her way through the trial.
You try telling her that.
Jamie, I can't go back.
Well, you can't make Vicky stop pretending to be you either.
Why didn't she just leave this alone? This was my decision.
It's still your decision. What are you going to do?
I know I heard Vicky.
Oh, because of the yelling?
Oh, well, now Marley is very upset.
There are so many reporters outside. You saw them, and I keep getting calls. It's just kind of hard to stay
And she
calm.
has to be in the courtroom in less than an hour. Now, come on, do you mind? Leave her alone so she can get dressed in peace.
I didn't mean to make things worse. I just need to talk to Vicky.
Why?
Well, I'm going off duty, and I want to talk to her before I crash. I'm worried about her.
Oh, well, she took Stephen to the doctor's.
Oh, is he okay?
Yes, he's fine. It's just a routine checkup.
Oh, okay. Just tell her that I was here, okay?
I will.
Good luck today.
Brian, you know, Victoria did hear you on the police scanner last night, and she was very pleased.
That's good. At least I know one way to reach her.
Ryan, no matter how crazy things get with the trial, Vicky cares about you. Remember that.
Well, if we can get through this, we can get through anything, right?
Oh, I agree.
Victoria, if you let that young man get away, you're crazy.
Oh, good. Hi.
Hi.
I'm glad you got here early. How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm better.
Good. There are some things that we have to go over. First of all, this could be the final day of choosing the jury.
Which means the trial is going to start.
Which also means that this is our last chance to change your plea to self-defense.
I won't do that, Cass. I didn't shoot him.
Okay. Then we have to talk.
About what?
If I have to, I think you should let me put you on the stand.
Why?
So that you can testify to the fact that Jake raped you.
What?
Now, I know how hard that is for you to face. That's why you haven't told anybody that that's what really happened.
Cass.
And I also know that testifying about it would be enormously difficult.
It would be impossible.
But I have seen Morgan's case. She's going to make a big thing about the fact that you and Jake struggled. Now, if you testified that you were trying to stop him from raping you and that that attempt failed, then the case would be blown.
I see.
Will you do it?
I don't know.
Marley, are you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Marley?
It's so good to hold you.
Let me go.
I don't plan to.
Jamie, leaving you and coming here was the hardest decision I ever had to make. I left you in that restaurant thinking that I was never going to see you again.
Did you think I'd really let you walk out of my life?
I was just thinking of the pain I was going to cause you if I stayed.
Marley, do you know how frantic I was when I finally figured out that you had run away? When I thought you had given up on us?
Why would you think that?
What was I supposed to do?
I don't know. I'd hoped that you would understand. Jamie, that night was perfect. And I wanted it to be enough. I wanted it to get us through the rest of our lives. I needed it to be enough.
Well, you can't live in memories.
I know that. I came here, and what did I think about? I thought about you and our night together and dancing and you giving me that beautiful bracelet.
When I did, I told you it was for strength and courage and love.
I know.
And you said you would never take it off.
And I won't. But, Jamie, I can be stronger here. And I can love you better from here.
How? Marley, that's crazy. You're thinking about Vicky.
Everything is falling apart. Do you know that? I left Bay City in the first place so nobody would have to go through the grief of the trial. I wanted to leave so that nobody would get hurt.
I don't think that's possible. Marley, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to make a decision.
Well, whatever you do decide, I'll be with you. I mean that.
Jamie,
I am not
please.
leaving you.
No. I love you for coming here and being with me. But I can't take your life away from you.
My life is with you.
And what about Stephen? Who's going to teach him to sail and to play baseball or teach him how to ride a bike or tie a tie? Jamie, you know what it's like to lose your father. And you could never do that to Stephen and still be happy.
Vicky would bring him to us.
And that wouldn't be enough, you know it. Jamie, this will not work.
Marley, how am I supposed to live without you?
You'll have a life. You'll have your life as a doctor and with your family, and you'll know that you did the right thing. And someday you'll find somebody else.
No.
Jamie, you can't stay here. And I can't go back.
Why not? You have a life there too, Marley. Why can't you face this thing directly?
Do you want me to go to prison?
Victoria! What happened? What happened?
She should have killed him, Bridget. Jake deserves to be dead.
Oh, you don't mean that.
I do mean that. I have never hated anybody more than I hate that man.
I'm going to get Cass.
No, no, no.
You're going to have a nervous breakdown.
Bridget, I have more reason now than I ever have to pull this thing off.
All right. Now, you tell him to do something. Something's changed. And I want to know what it is.
All you have to know is that my sister is not going to suffer again.
Oh. What about you, Victoria? What about you?
It's called.
You were?
Well, if the lawyers select a jury, then they're going to want to go to trial. The DA's first witness.
Guess that makes sense. You're the arresting officer.
You know, as far as you're concerned, I'm always going to be the enemy.
That's not it, Ryan, but the fact is you're not going to help Marley's case, are you?
I'm just doing my job. I care about Marley and Vicky. You know that.
Have you seen Vicky?
Not since before Christmas. How does she seem to you?
I haven't seen her either.
Wasn't she supposed to go to dinner with you all at the farm?
Yeah, that was the plan, but Stephen got sick.
Yeah, I was supposed to see her, but she was at the doctor's with
You think you're going to win this case?
I feel very confident that the men and the women of this jury can be fair and impartial, and that they want justice for Jake McKinnon.
Why did the judge adjourn until after the New Year?
We're not after blood. We just want the members of this jury to be able to give their full attention to the trial.
Why hasn't your sister been here, Mrs.
No comment. Is she avoiding the trial? Ignore them, Marley. Excuse me. Stop badgering my client. Let her talk, counsel.
You hear me? What do you think you're doing? Get out of my way. Does your mother know what you're doing? She'd be terribly ashamed of you if she knew.
These sisters in silence may not be as close now as they once were. One twin seems to be missing. The question is, why?
You're looking at this as an all-or-nothing situation. There are other alternatives than prison or a life in exile.
I'm just trying to be realistic.
Marley, I know the trial scares you. But I'll tell you what I've told everyone else. You are stronger than you know.
Is that why I ran away?
You panicked. Forget that. I know if you spoke from your heart to the jury, they would know that you're innocent.
Jamie, I cannot tell them everything.
Why not? They should know that Jake raped you. They should know everything. It is the only way.
That's not what Cass thought. Cass wanted it to look like something different was going on with us.
You can beat this. I know it.
How?
You could win the trial. Jake could come to and tell everyone who really shot him. There is a lot of room for hope here, Marley. But only if we go back. Because if we stay, we shut that door forever.
All right. Oh, is it the round one? Now, where does the round one go? Where'd you get it from? Bridget, he knows something's wrong.
I know he does.
Do you think Jamie could do it? Do you think he could stay away from Stephen forever?
He loves that little boy. He'll do the right thing.
Yeah, well, I thought Marley was going to do the right thing, and look what happened. What if they stay away? What if I lose both Marley and Jamie?
Well, you should be thinking about Stephen. What's going to happen to him when they put you in jail?
Can't think about that right now.
My dear, you've done everything you can for Marley. You've got to stop this. You know that district attorney? She never takes her eyes off you in the courtroom.
I can't give up, Bridget.
Well, I'm going to put Stephen to bed. I don't like him seeing you like this, so upset. Come on, Stephen. Come on,
Come on, sweetheart.
I'm going to
Go
go
on.
to bed.
Go get your jammies.
Do you want me to get that? No, I'll get it. All right, here we go, love. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Marley,
Brian.
I didn't mean to bother you, but I thought I'd wait for Vicky.
Oh, you don't give up, do you?
She's walking away from everyone, Marley. Even her family.
Well, she's feeling very alone right now, but that's the way she keeps it together.
If she would just let me see her, I could help.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like you could use a friend too, huh?
Oh, I sure could.
You gotta believe that this is all gonna turn out right. You know that.
It's what I keep telling myself.
Marley?
It's really crazy how you and Vicky keep missing each other. You're going to have to set up an appointment or something. At least it's a good thing she got your message on the scanner.
What?
The LOC.
How do you know about the LOC?
Television. I watch a lot.
There's no such thing as an LOC on TV. My partner and I made it up.
Well, I guess Vicky told me about it, Ryan.
I knew it.
What?
It's no use. The game's over. Vicky.